All right, fired up the vet, which was, the exhaust was right there. And as you can see from this, I don't know if I have a good angle on it. The splatter of oil. Houston, we got a problem. Of course, that problem is not going to be cheap. This is my spaghetti wire. And then look, my gas pedal's like, But let me fire her up for you, and you'll know pretty quickly what the issue is. Hey Jeff, you want to fire it up? Yeah, I think we got the issue. The issue is the scavenge pump, which is down there, and you can't really see it. But there's an electric scavenge pump that takes the oil from the turbo, so it doesn't pool up in the turbo. And that's one of these switches. That was here. See the one that says scav? So yeah, so this one goes on. Well, now we just moved it. We thought maybe the switch went bad, so we moved it to the end switch that wasn't doing anything. And ultimately, it looks like the scavenge pump is bad, which is unfortunate because it's rated for 10,000 hours. And now that's got to be replaced. Can I get tight enough in there without... there it is. See that thing that the oil line is feeding into with the fins on it? That's the scavenge pump. But as you can see from now, the oil all over the side of the car, which is going to be gross to rub off, filled the entire warehouse full of smoke before I realized the scavenge pump wasn't kicking on. And this car is essentially dead in the water till it gets replaced, because you can't sit there and blow through so much oil and operate it. But we're getting this thing ready. Engine is not blown. That's just one of those things that happens. And now that the roll cage is done, we're going to go with the second seat. That looks pretty cool. I'm going to take a photo like that. We'll get this thing back up and running. We relocated the... I had that coolant, the overflow coolant reservoir used to be under this light, and that was a real pain in the anus. So now that's over there, we've relocated it. Ideally, we'll find a place where it's above the engine, so we don't have to force the coolant into it, but race car problems. There's only so much room there, and shy of moving that entire computer, which is a pain in the ass, but if we may do that anyway, that would be the best place, because we can put it right there on the back of the firewall. This is why you don't modify cars, people, because everything gets expensive. And now this thing's literally been sitting for a while, just trying to get the roll cage finished so we can take it out and drive it. And of course, we'll get some new tires on the front. Gotta burn through the ones on the back, my cup tires, because they're old, and I gotta put new ones on, so I gotta reach out to Michelin for that. But yeah, and then we'll get the dash back in it. I may even put some gauges over on the passenger side, because that's fun. Look at that. This is overwhelming to a lot of people to look at, to think about having to go through all this. Cool suit in the back, and I guess we have got the old roll cage piece here to hold up the top. I got the cool suits. Safety Moose just chilling. He's got nowhere to be right now. Safety Moose looks, oh, this is here. The battery, this is the differential cooler, which then goes down to... there, it's a diff cooler. Battery off. Yeah, so there you have it. A little overwhelming for some people to look at this and try to make sense of it, but it'll be done relatively soon. New seats, paint the roll bar, new scavenge pump, maybe up the boost a little bit. These are the wastegate springs down there, the yellow one and the green one, and then this one. Red one will bring it up, maybe bump the boost up a little bit so we could be either competitive or at least blow up the engine. And yeah, then we'll be ready for our challenge in October, which will be good. But at least we'll get some miles on this thing this summer. Unfortunately, it sort of shares a common bond with my Ferrari, that the thing broke while parked, which is never fun. But ultimately, the toy hobby is expensive. Thank you guys for watching. I gotta clean this up.